everybody, it's Patience, back to see you. Today is Tuesday, October something, 7th, 8th, I don't know, it's Tuesday. And I was going to do this Saturday evening because my husband was going to be at a car race. And during the day, I was at Golden Needle cross-stitching with some other ladies, and that was fun. I've never done that before. It was great to be around other like-minded people. And while I was there, our oldest daughter called and said, I need help. So I went to her house, and she had bought this vanity that needed to be put together. And so I spent the rest of my evening helping her put that together. Didn't get home till almost 10 o'clock, and there was no way I was doing a video at 10 o'clock at night. No. So I'm here now. Let me show you what I've been working on. So we'll start with WIPS I've had. Take this top part off of here so you can see the whole. So I am working on the Mary Poppins sampler. I'm not doing all of this excessive outside border. I'm just doing the inside. And right now I'm working on this square. And I am using a sulky thread, which I forgot to bring with me. So yeah, sorry. It's a variegated thread. And this is where I'm at. So I've got the whole border done. Now, when I was at the cross stitch shop, when I was at Golden Needle, I started doing this one. And I guess because how my fabric is in the Q-snap, it didn't look like it was going to match up. I was like, oh no, I messed up somewhere. Where did I mess up? And one of the very kind ladies there, Jess, she was like, just take a needle with some thread and go down about every 10, go in and out every 10 and see if it matches up. And then if it does, then you can just pull the whole thread out. You know, don't cross stitch it or secure it or anything. Just thread it through and see if it matches up. And it did. And I was so happy. So very, very happy. This is on, hold on. This is on Be Stitch Me's 16 count Ada Summer Sunrise. So this is where I'm at with the Mary Poppins sampler from Lena Ova, using 1 thread of sulky over 1 square. Because 1 thread of sulky is kind of like 2 threads of DMC. This is just so relaxing to work on because it's just all one color, and the variegation really showed up in her dress. I'm loving that. So I have some more buildings to do down here, and then finish this little, it'll be decorations like this down here, and then the rest of the is that Big Ben? Is that Who's in London? And then some more buildings. And then I'll be done with this one. I think I have a few more clouds to put into, but yeah, so I'm almost done with this square. I'll work on this some more this week. And then I am still working on my Owl Forest embroidery, Treasure Island. It's a free PDF on the Owl Forest website. Guess what I found? I'm going to say that, and then I'm going to come in here and it's not going to be here. I found my fabric paper. It's on 18 count Hazelwood from Fiber on a Whim. Yay me, I found my paper. Woo, it's a great day. And I forgot to bring it. Hold on. Okay. So, 18 count, Fiber on a Whim, whatever I said it was. Hazelwood. You'd think that'd be easy to remember, but my brain is just not. So, since the last time you've seen this, so here it is. Not all in its full glory because it is in a Q-snap, but because I am currently working on it. But since the last time you've seen it, oh, you can't see one of the little dudes. I don't want to take it out of the Q-snap. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna. But since the last time you saw it, I did this dude, there's another one over here. I finished the ship, and then last night I worked on this border. I did the little octopus. I brought the border down for the next page, the waves, and the little sea creature. So yeah, I'm more than halfway down the chart. However, that map in the center, I think is going to be a beast. And then I have the little island down here. So I have one more dude under him and another dude over here, and then one here, and then the treasure map, the island with the chest, and then some little fill-ins all around it. It's coming along. I'm using my own conversion from the DMC. And then Laura at Stitching by the Shore, October is her birthday month. And she does the hashtag pumpkin birthday Sal. So I needed a little something small in between these two big projects, just so that I would be like, ooh, I gotta finish. Yay! So I am currently working on Pumpkins and Hay Rides from Annabella's. Now the thing about this is on the cover photo, there's these two pumpkins and these two leaves, but they're not on the chart. And I emailed Annabella's asking about it. And then I found out later through their Facebook page that they were affected by Hurricane Helene. And so I probably won't hear back from them by the time I finish this. And that's fine. It's fine without it. I mean, I could probably figure it out, but I don't want to mess it up. So this is what I'm currently working on. It's so cute. And I've just been doing one line a day. So I started in the middle with hay rides, and then I worked my way up, and the next day I did the arrow, and then the next day I did the pumpkins, and then the next day I did the truck, and so forth and so on. And so I only have this one bottom line left to do. And this is on 16 count Ada from Grace Nuts Fabric. It's called Zijun, Zijun. And I'm using all the called for DMC floss. And this is where I'm at with it. So I've just got this bottom one to finish today, and then I'll have a finish, and then I need to find me another small to work on. I'll probably find me a Halloween one since this is kind of fall. But yeah. Really enjoying that. You know, it'd probably be better if I actually did this. Haha! Look at that. Let's act like I might kind of know what I'm doing. So that's the small I'm working on. And this is just leftover fabric from another piece I did last year. And then a lady at my church was talking about about crocheting and stuff, and I told her I crochet, and she's like, oh, can't you help me out with a project? And I'm like, sure. So she gets me a pattern and a sample and says, I need 60 of these, so if you can do 30 and I do 30, that'd be great. And it takes me less than an hour to do these, so I'm doing one a day. It's just nice and relaxing. But they're little prayer cloths that we're going to give out to the senior citizens. And I haven't tucked my threads yet, but I'm just using whatever yarn I have. I haven't gone out and bought anything special. Ooh, this one's kind of Christmassy. And I messed this one up, but I don't think it matters. And this one, I only had like this much thread left over from this yarn. think it was this one. It was either this one or this one that I only had a little bit of yarn left over. And then these are made with smaller yarn, so you can see how small it is compared. I still need to iron them and to get them to lay flat, but you can see how much smaller this one is. But yeah, just some variegated yarn. And then this is the one I did yesterday, and it's a tiny one too. But I figure some people will probably want tiny ones. So I figure if I do one a day, I'll have it done by the Christmas senior citizen luncheon that we have at our church. And it's my little way of helping out and getting me back into crochet. I haven't touched a crochet project since I finished my blanket last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I've done 5. I'll probably do 2 a day for the rest of this week, since next week we're not gonna be here and I'm not taking it with me. We're going on a cruise, and I am not taking crochet on a cruise. I don't take any, sorry, I've got it all in a Ziploc bag, so I'm not taking any crafts with me on our cruise. So for this week, I'm going to continue. I'm working through, every day I touch the small one, the pumpkins and hayrides. And then I either pick my Al Forst embroidery or my Mary Poppins, and I plug away. And yeah, so, I wanted to share with y'all, I know a lot of Flosstubers are talking about it, and it's online. You find it here. Whoops, that's Unconventional Stitches lost their home and their shop with everything in it. All their fabric, all their threads, everything that you can think of for cross-stitching was lost in the fire. However, to help support them right now, if everybody in the cross-stitch community could just go and buy one PDF pattern that you can get immediately, it would be tremendous help for them. So I went through, I've never bought from Unconventional Cross Stitch before. I think I've heard of them in passing, but never really thought about it before. They have some very beautiful patterns. I knew I didn't want a full coverage, so I went and, specified non-full coverage, and I found this beautiful. It's called the Collector. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. So I need to buy me some fabric. I'm not going to start this anytime soon because I still have Hannah Lynn that I'm working on that I haven't touched in a couple months. But yeah, this is the one I bought. I just thought it was so pretty. So very pretty. So if everybody could go and buy one in this tens of thousands of community that we have, just the support that would give them. I can't even imagine losing everything like that. And the same with all the people that have been affected by Helene and that are going to be affected by Milton. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's insane. It's just tragic. So, yeah, thoughts and prayers with all of these people that are suffering from the hands of Mother Nature and fire. It's not. Found the thread, thrown it away. So, anyway, it'll probably be a few weeks. I'm not going to say when because we all know I'm not reliable. But I'll be back. Next week we're going on our cruise, and so there will be no stitching done next week. It will just be reading. If you have not read the Plated Prisoner series from Raven Kennedy, go read it. Yeah, the last book tore me up. Tore me up. There was a part in it where I was crying. It was very emotional. I got myself together, went back inside, sat down, went to recline my chair to start cross-stitching, and my chair hit this sign that I normally have hanging outside for Halloween, but I hadn't taken it out yet. It was just leaning against the wall. Well, it hit it and it crashed down on my table next to me. I thought my house was caving in. That was my immediate thought, was this is where I die. And I mean, I just started sobbing uncontrollably. And my husband's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm laughing but sobbing because, oh, I hadn't recovered yet from the emotional damage that the book caused me. And then that happened. And yeah, my emotions were just, pew! And I was just sobbing. He's like, "I don't know what to do for you." And I'm like, "Just leave me alone. I just..." I laugh about it now. It was not funny then. I was not okay. Anywho, the sign is now outside where it belongs, so it can't scare me again. But that's all I have for now. I will see you guys when I see you next. Everybody stay safe, and we'll see you next time.